They see that person on TV, why are you not like that? So it's like, oh, okay, I've got to give them that. I've got to be Larry, I've got to be loud, I've got to be drunk on the date. And I'm like, but you're not getting me. I mean, come on, I've done even every dating show in the UK. Being in all the reality shows, they're like, yeah, he's not boyfriend material. Because if he was, why is he doing all these shows?
And then you showed them.
I was meeting people in back alleys, I was getting strangers' cars.
Yeah.
Like, I was meeting people off the internet. I was on them dirty, I'm going to have a drink.
Yeah, I was going to say, get this boy a drink.
On them dirty chat webs. I'm so sorry, Mum, if you're watching this.
Welcome to a brand new podcast called It Started With a Kiss, sponsored by Tinder.
May contain adult themes. I'm Amy Spalding.
And I'm Gareth Valentino.
And each week we'll talk to our nearest and queerest to talk about life, love, and everything in between.
We're going to talk to them about their pre-date prep.
And then we're going to take them on a hot date. And hopefully, fingers crossed,
Get a second one.
and it ends in a kiss. Meeting us today is a reality TV star with the sharpest tongue in Newcastle. That's right, pet. It's Nathan Henry. I am so excited to chat to him.
Gasp.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, how gay is your day so far?
I mean,
you're wearing a turtleneck.
I'm wearing a tartan turtleneck.
A tartan and Burberry, honey.
Pretty gay, mama. I also did a hair mask this morning.
Is that
Honestly,
your first?
that's my first time. I was a hair mask virgin. It was amazing.
I actually, speaking of self-care, I got a manicure. I got the lesbian manicure.
I hope you got your toes done.
Babe, no, my feet, babe.
Clapped.
That's just rude, because you know I have the ugliest feet in town. You know, one time I got acrylics on my toes.
You have like Roald Dahl feet.
Stop, you need to put this to bed, okay? I
can't.
have ugly toes.
Like,
And what is?
It's
And what
because
about
summer's
it?
around the corner. We can't be having you in a flip-flop with those.
Yeah, but I'm going to be
babies.
wearing a flip-flop anyway.
be honest.
Closed-toe boot, babe. I wear boots and a bikini. You think I'm getting my toes out? Absolutely not. But I got a manicure, a lesbian manicure.
Yeah, nice.
2 short fingers on one hand. Form and function,
Why?
darling. Oh,
What's that for?
I'll leave that up to the imagination. I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
Is that for like...
It's for texting. Makes
Oh,
it
yeah,
easier when
fair.
on my phone. Yeah. Click, click,
On
click,
your
click.
Nokia?
Yeah. Oh, but wait. We haven't even started with a kiss, babe.
Hell.
No, okay. What kiss do I want to know today? I want to know what was your
My most recent
most
kiss.
recent kiss. Okay, let's
Okay,
go
my
on.
most recent kiss. Okay, it's not like in a romantic way. Well, it kind of is. I mean, my barista.
Get out.
Miss Kate. I
Why
love you,
are you
girl.
kissing your
Never look good.
barista?
No, Miss Kate, okay. We
makes a
always
good
have
oat
this
flat
thing.
white.
She makes a cracking oat flat white. And she also makes my perfect order, which is an iced Americano with a dash of coconut milk in the summer.
Okay, babe, that's the gayest thing you've
Every
done today.
time we see each other, it's a kiss on the cheeks, a kiss on the lips, it's a
Oh.
hug, it's a squeeze.
A little bit of tongue.
Right.
Only on Wednesdays.
Yeah, only Wednesdays.
Okay,
totally.
fine. All that kissing your barista must make you hungry, love. Would you like a biscuit?
Oh, God.
Are you ready for a wee nibble? Let's get the biscuit tin.
Oh.
For our listeners who don't know this yet, get to know. Come on, you should know this
Okay.
by now. We've got
ASMR one.
a little with the new lesbian manicure.
Yeah, nice.
We've got the biscuit tin here, which is full of your ugly and good and great and horrible dating stories.
You've got custard creams, but you've also
Yeah.
got Jammy Dodgers in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. The
Let's go.
jammiest of Dodgers, we hope. Go on, pick one.
Okay. Here we go.
Yep.
Hey, Amy and Gareth, quick one because this still confuses me. I was working a bar shift at a movie premiere and this hot girl starts chatting to me, like giving me so much attention all night.
Okay, love. Green flag.
Gets my number. I'm like, yeah, go on
Green
then.
flag.
Next few days, she's fully love bombing me. Good morning texts, good night texts, constant updates, pics of her day, the whole thing. We plan a date.
Right.
Day of the date, she goes quiet. But I think, okay, fair. She says she's busy, so I'll still go.
She says.
She says
Okay.
I'm busy, so I'll still go. I'm at Oxford Circus 15 minutes early, my type of girl.
Yeah, that's a bit of you. I'd be 15 minutes late.
And she texts, sorry, can't make it, and then blocks me instantly.
You're lying.
No explanation, nothing. So my question is, has anyone else experienced someone going from obsessed to blocked overnight?
Oh, but, like, love bombing is a problem anyway. But to love bomb and then to ghost.
Love bombing is like a constant thing, but blocking, like saying you're not going to make it,
But, like,
15 minutes before is crazy.
And like time is a big thing.
Time's of the essence,
And
mama.
exactly, and you can't waste somebody else's time. They've got
Especially
ready-
in London,
Yeah.
in Oxford Circus.
That's already, you're already at the zoo, babe.
It says date, so I'm assuming it's like 5, 6, so it's probably rush hour.
Oh.
You made that poor diva
Get ready.
get ready, come all the way to get ditched in Oxford Circus.
It's just wrong. It's just bad etiquette. My mum taught me better.
Are we dunking? Are we eating this up?
We're dunking,
I think we're
babe.
dunking,
Dunking.
it. And not in the good way.
Give it up.
That
It's going
one
back
needs
in
to
the
go
biscuit
back.
tin.
Jail.
Come.
We've heard your story, you've heard ours. Now it's time to meet our guest. He's no stranger to reality TV. He's made a name for himself on Geordie Shore, Celebs Go Dating, and X on the Beach.
And he's one of the most outspoken and entertaining people. It's Nathan Henry. Woo!
If I could be gassed up like that every single time,
Professional fluffers.
my ego would be through the
we
roof.
wouldn't get you in the studio, babe.
That is what. That was the best intro I've ever had.
And we're starting the vibe early. We've got a little drink for you, babe. Cheers.
Cheers. Eyes.
Mine.
Good.
It's actually you don't have bad sex.
Yeah, something like that. 7 years bad sex, God forbid. So we'll break down what we're going to do today, okay? We're going to get to know you as anyone would before they're going to take you on a date.
Okay,
So-
this is the date.
Oh yeah, we're going on a hot date.
Okay.
So we're gonna,
throuple.
yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Don't know what to do with myself.
Don't know where to look. No, so what we're going to do is we're going to get to know you a little bit, and then we're going to go through the pre-date ritual of it all, what you do before a date, how you get ready, etc., and then we're going to take you on a date.
Okay.
Okay, so you're a bit of, if you don't mind me saying, a pro dater.
I've done Celebs Go Dating, X on the Beach.
X on the Beach, yeah.
I also did Dinner with My Ex.
Geordie Shore.
Wow.
I did a dating podcast. Geordie Shore, we did a dating series on that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is though, I think doing these dates, like obviously none of them worked out.
Yeah.
Clearly. But I think I did learn a lot from that, especially Celebs Go Dating, because the coaches there, they genuinely do coach you.
Really?
They genuinely do teach you things. Like it is a little therapy session when you go in there. And I think when I did do Celebs Go Dating, I was in such a weird headspace because me and my partner prior to that had broken up and I didn't value myself. So I was giving myself away, if you like, to everyone. Like, don't get me wrong, it was fun, but it was also, it was
It's a coping mechanism.
yeah, and I kind of lost myself in that. So then Paul like taught me some mechanisms and stuff, and like sat me down and talked to me about things, and was like, "Why do you do the things you do?" And I was like, "I don't know." And
Yeah.
then
For the plot.
yeah, but then the tingers came, and I was like, "Oh God, there's more to this."
Oh, God.
Yeah, and then the way I'd started dating changed. Being on Geordie Shore, that's what I thought people when they wanted to date me.
Yeah.
That's what they expect.
That's the format.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they see the person on TV. Why are you not like that? And it's like, oh, okay, I've got to give them that. I've got to be leery. I've got to be loud. I've got to be drunk on the date. And I'm like, but you're not getting me. So
Yeah.
then it's like, that changed my whole way of dating from there.
Were you out on the show?
No, so when I first joined the show, I told them I was bisexual,
Crazy.
which I actually wasn't.
Okay.
It's because when I never wanted to go on the show in the first place. They were like doing this thing where they were scouting around in my hometown. They were doing all over the northeast, and I worked at Saks at the time. I worked on the reception, did nothing, got paid a lot of money for doing nothing.
Do you have a little head mic?
Oh no, right, no. Well, it was like a little headphone thing. Didn't use that. Was never
Yeah,
plugged
fair,
in.
love.
Never answered the phones. Didn't take any bookings. and they
that's
came in
amazing.
and asked if they could put posters and stuff in for Geordie Shore, and I was like, our clientele.
Mama.
Babe, no.
It's not that
No,
kind of
yeah,
clientele.
yeah.
This is a classy establishment.
Me, however.
Remove yourself. And they were like, would you do it? And I was like, no. I went home, told my mum, and she was like, you've got to go for it. And I told my brother, and he was like, because they kept pestering me. They would message me on Facebook. And my brother was like, you will never get on that show because it's so heterosexual.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're also black. He was like, you can't be, there was no person that like people of colour on the show. She was like, you need to pick a struggle.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like,
Pick a
you can't be
struggle.
black and gay and go on there. And I was like, well, I can't change race. So
Yeah.
what can I do about that? And then I told them I was bisexual, got on the show, and then literally from there, tried to stick it out. And then I came out on my second series.
Okay, wow, it's fully gay.
Yeah. And that was because I just physically couldn't do the chat. Like back then, the show was like talking about going to the pool. The boys were always asking me like what girls I would like
I
find
mean, it's a very
attractive.
sexually driven show.
Yeah.
You obviously
Yeah.
have to be like, oh, I'm gonna, shag
Yeah,
her
Well, yeah,
tonight
imagine
and
me.
all that.
I put on an accent. I was like, yeah, I
You're
wouldn't
like-
shag her.
The straight voice.
Yeah, and I was, meanwhile, I'm looking at her
She's so
thinking,
fit.
her hair's so nice. And her makeup, what highlight is that?
Yeah, literally.
That was literally like my whole life before that. And then I came out and it was probably the best thing that I've ever done. Like it changed the whole, I'm not going to lie, it changed Geordie Shore completely.
Yeah.
Like the way the boys received me, the girls, like the way the audience like received me, some not so well.
Well, it's representation at the end of the day.
Well, exactly. But when me doing that though, because this is like, you're talking, this was like 10 years ago, I didn't realize how big of a thing that would have been back then.
Of course.
And I wasn't doing it for anyone else. I was doing it because I wanted to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And I
Also, the
wanted-
demographic watching that show are straight young people. So you being a gay person in that TV show must have been like...
The only like homophobic things that came from online were from middle-aged older men. But they all had like pictures with the kids and stuff in the profile picture. And I'm like, you're sat there calling me the F word, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, chances are, darling,
Yeah.
You fancy
3 of them
me.
children
Yeah.
in your profile picture,
Yeah.
one of them's going to be gay.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Yeah.
100%.
So I'm just like, that was the only bad part I think about doing it. But like even now, 10, 11 years later, I still get messages saying like...
How important that
Yeah, how
was.
important it
Oh,
was.
Wow, that's so
incredible. That must
amazing.
feel so like full circle moment, especially
Yeah.
if you weren't thinking about it at the time.
Oh, God, yeah.
Do you think it would have changed your mindset if you had kind of gone into it with the like, oh my God, the gays, like they're going to be riding off this?
I don't know. Part of me does wish that I went in there just being myself from the beginning. But then I also think if I did that, my journey were to where I am now, it would be so much different. And I don't think I would have had the experiences that I've had along the way.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know.
Was that when you came out on Geordie Shore? Had you already been out previously in your life?
So to my family, I had come out. Close friends had come out. My dad, I hadn't.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah,
that was
so-
his first time
well,
seeing it.
Wait, so he saw you come out on TV?
No,
That's
no.
when he
So
found
when I
out.
went in the show, he still hadn't seen it because I knew he didn't have Sky or anything
Yeah,
like that. So I was
fair,
like,
fair.
and then I told him, I think not long after. He was the one, like, he tricked me into coming out because he went on holiday with my little brother and my uncle was there. Everyone in my mum's side of the family knew. And my uncle was like, oh, how did you react when Nathan told you he was gay? And my dad was like, he's not gay. And my little brother was on holiday with him. So he looked at my little brother and was like, is Nathan gay? And Jarvis was like,
Trying to keep
I'm
a straight
not answering
face,
that
yeah.
question.
Pleading the fifth.
He came back from holiday. He dropped my brother off. And my brother was like, don't go outside. Dad's out there. He knows you're gay. I was like, how did you know that? He was like, Uncle Frankie brought it up at the dinner table. I was like, how did he react? He was like, he just said, you're not. So a few weeks went by, left it at that. And then he invited me for a dinner with all the rest of my brothers. So then I'd come home, went to my dad's, turned up with a bottle of wine, text my brother. I was like, what time are you coming to dad's? He was like, what you on about?
So
And
it
I
was a
used to say,
trap.
yeah.
It was a trap.
It was a trap. I give you your points,
Yeah,
Glenn.
go on.
I turned up and my brothers were like, we're not coming. And then we sat in the front room, we were talking. And then he was like, my stepmom was like, oh, one of your dad's workmates, because my dad was a bus driver. He was like, one of your dad's workmates seen you at the bus stop kissing a boy. And I was just like,
Was
bitch,
that
I know
a
this
lie?
is a
Was
lie.
that a lie?
I don't
Yeah,
kiss
yeah,
his
yeah.
boys at bus
Well, I
stops.
don't. I was like, I do it behind things.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
yeah.
in the pub toilet.
In the
I go down the alleyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sneaky.
yeah.
So I was thinking, I'm so good at what I've been doing and hiding this. I was like, that is such a lie. And I was like, no. And then I was just kind of just like, if you've got something to ask me, just ask.
Just ask it,
Like,
yeah. You
I'd
said
rather,
that.
yeah. And I was
Love.
just like, I'd rather like we not do this whole beat around the
Dance,
bush.
yeah.
And they were like, I think they said, are you gay? And I was like, I didn't answer directly. I went, well, I don't like girls.
Yeah, politician's answer.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, and then my dad, like, I just remember he walked towards me and he just hugged me and like I cried. He was just like, you're my son. And I think he was more upset that he felt that he'd done something to make me feel like he couldn't tell me.
Yeah.
He did actually ask me like why I didn't tell him. And I was like, if I'm being honest though, it wasn't because you created a thing. It's just me and him never had that type of relationship that I had like with my mum that I could tell everything to. Like when I told my mum I was gay, she went, do you want a medal? And I was just like,
It's kind of the perfect answer.
yeah, no, but I was like shocked. I was like,
Be like, yes, please,
I was like,
a little trophy.
I was like, you don't know that I'm gay because I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah,
I would have
okay.
loved that dismissiveness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Oh
mean?
no! And then the next day, I remember she came downstairs,
Like-
and I was eating Weetabix, and she went, "You still gay then?" And I went, "Yeah."
It's interesting a father-son relationship when you're a gay person.
I was expecting the worst when literally it could have been the best. I could have told him. It's the same like when I went and showed the show. I could have came out straight away because I was expecting the worst.
Yeah.
Like I think it's more. I think we do that to ourselves as like a form of it's a protection.
Of
kind of thing. 'Cause
course.
if I can control the narrative in this space.
Yeah, it's all about control.
Yeah, I can control what people know, what people see, what they perceive of me. But then it's like when you let everyone in, it's like, okay, now I can't control that.
Yeah.
It must be really hard to like. Well, I mean, I know it as well, but it must be really hard to translate that into finding a relationship.
Yeah.
So obviously you're living your life guarded all the time as a gay man. You finally overcome that hurdle with your parents. So like weaving that into like dating someone must be quite difficult. Letting your guards down.
I think the whole time, like when everyone knew, I didn't have a single relationship then.
Really?
Like no, and I wouldn't even say I was dating either. It was more flings because I
course.
was just like I don't want to get
Too
attached to
close
anyone.
because you can't.
Yeah,
fully,
and like
yeah.
not even that. Like I was meeting people in back alleys. I was getting strangers' cars.
Yeah.
Like I was meeting people off the internet. I was on them dirty. I'm gonna have a drink.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get this boy
I
a
was on
drink.
them dirty websites. I'm so sorry, mum, if you're watching this.
The deep dark
The
web.
dirty websites,
Yeah.
meeting men. Like those. Oh my god, I'm gonna tell you one story.
Yeah,
Right? So
please.
Yeah, go on.
Maybe more spice
me
Marg
too.
as well.
the first time I ever like properly went and met someone, he was a lot older than me, and my mum. I think this was before I even came out as well. It must have been because my
Yeah.
mum didn't know where I was going. We'd met two boys on holiday. I can't remember their names now, but we met them on holiday to Tenerife. So I told my mum I was going to London to meet them and stay with them for a weekend and stuff. And mum was like, "That's fine." So my mum dropped me off at the train station. The second my mum disappeared, this man then picked me up,
Oh my god.
took me to Blackpool. Yeah, like not the best.
Took you to Blackpool.
Took me to
okay,
Blackpool.
road
Not
even
trip.
going to London.
Like,
Yeah,
wow.
we went to the Pleasure Beach.
What's
We
the
went
Pleasure Beach?
the theme park there.
Oh, I thought it was like
No, it's
some
not
like
sexual.
Yeah,
dirty
yeah, yeah,
thing.
It
yeah.
does sound
Give me some
sexual.
like nude beach.
Went to the Pleasure Beach and then we went back to this dainty little hotel, and it was just a lot.
Yeah, a
Do you know what I mean? And it was like I was like,
The look in your eyes.
yeah, because I'm just like,
It was a lot.
because you know when like you live in that double life, and it's like this is when I think about it now, it is really dangerous because I've just got in a car with a complete stranger.
Yeah.
I'm in 200 miles away from home.
Yeah. But that's the lengths we go to
Yeah.
when we're in the closet.
100%.
To experience like intimacy.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. We all have to be under the rug about it. Like even when we're young and like, you know, when people like straight kids are like discovering kissing and
Yeah.
it's so cute when a boy and a girl kisses at a party.
Yeah,
but
but then
like
two
when
boys-
it's like
You
a
have
gay
that,
man or two
yeah.
gay women, we always seem to be doing it in secret.
Yeah.
It sets it up when it's like normalized.
And then
for
they
the
call us
straights.
dirty because it's secret. And
But
we
do you
do
think
it
that's
in
because
alleyways.
people like not to blame our parents and stuff, but do you think that's because when we are kids, like say if you did kiss a boy at school and like, oh no, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Boys
So
don't
it
wear
int-
boys don't wear
yeah,
pink.
it
We don't play with
internalises
Barbie
it.
girls.
Yeah.
It's the
100%.
compact society. Yeah.
100%. But yeah, it's very interesting to like see how you translated that and how you overcome
Yeah.
like coming out to your family and then translating that into a relationship.
And then doing it in such a public way as well on Geordie
Oh
Shore.
god, I know. Like that was even now when I still think about it, I'm like me 5 years ago before being on Geordie Shore knew that was going to come out on TV and everyone was going to see it. Not only that as well, little brag, it was one of the most watched episodes at the time.
Stop! And I bet that meant so much to those like young queers who didn't know about themselves or had never seen themselves on
Yeah.
TV in that way as well.
In
so-
a heteronormative space.
Yes,
Exactly.
Crazy.
And taking up that space as a queer person, taking it back from the
Even
straights.
now though, like still people still message me about that, which I think that for me, like that's
Affirming.
cemented things and it's like, oh wow.
So, don't you know, single, dating, taken.
Very much taken.
Amazing.
Congrats.
Congrats.
All those dating shows must have paid
Yeah,
off.
All those dating shows have taught me to be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
perfect man.
Cute.
So we
How did
met on
you meet?
Tinder.
Gagged.
yeah.
You swiped
Tinder.
right.
I swear. I think. Do you know when I think about it? I think he messaged first.
Oh,
I
he
think
slid
he
in.
did. I think he slid in because I forgot that I matched him. But the thing is, I'd only swiped right on him because at the time I was filming Catfish and I was like loaded Tinder and I was like, I was going to use him as a prime example on the show. To say Catfish because listen, no, not because it's like. I'm so sorry, babe.
I'm going to choose you.
Yeah.
No, but like
I'm gonna
it's, he had 3 photos on Tinder.
Okay, so
all
it's
3
not
of them had a filter.
It's giving sass.
Not enough.
He had his Instagram profile. His Instagram was private.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Then he also had like 10 pictures on his Instagram picture. Like you could, do you know when you see at the top?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
only
yeah.
10 pictures.
Top?
It's about, and then it went from there. But then I obviously thought it was a catfish. So then oh my god, then we started messaging on Instagram, and I asked him, like I was like, send me a video saying my name. I know that sounds really bizarre.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
that's so type
It's giving
A.
like
That's
you're
so...
a bank. You're a bank trying to check that. It's
Yeah,
not
but you don't
someone
think,
trying to break
listen,
in.
baby, if I want the verification, I
Yeah,
want the
you need it,
verification.
You need it.
So I was like, send me a video, say my name. So he sent me a video, didn't say my name. And I was like, oh my God, you really are a catfish.
Yeah.
And then eventually he sent me a video saying, Nathan, this is so weird. Because he's not from this world and
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
Like, I keep him very private. I think just because of all the relationships I had before, like being in
Yeah.
the public eye and stuff like that. For me, what I think's made this one work is because we have kept it so private and it's my own like privacy.
It's your thing.
Yeah, like
You
I
need
give so
something.
much exactly.
You
So I'm
need
like,
your
I want
own
my
thing.
own thing. And I think it's just gone from there and yeah, I'm really happy.
It's going
and really
good?
enough of it,
It's
yeah.
going good. Yeah.
It's going very good.
Oh, okay, cute. I feel like
It's
I feel
time
like we
for-
know each other.
Yeah, we know each other. We've done it off. Now it's time, I think, we take you on a little pre-date ritual. What are
Yeah.
our rituals like? What do you do before a date? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you
How are
pop-
we getting ready?
Are you
What are we
popping the
listening to?
seki?
I
You need a
like-
drink.
So
Come on.
no,
No?
no, I'm getting ready.
Not while
No
you're getting
drinking
ready.
while I'm getting ready. Good music. Beyonce freakum dress always.
Mm-hmm.
Fab.
Just in case, you know. I always, right. So when I was going on dates prior,
Yeah.
I always found that the days that I didn't trim or prepare,
Okay, yeah. Something
I
would
would
happen.
then
Something
pull.
would happen.
but the
Mama,
days that I did,
The bush is back.
Yeah, I was
Sevens
thinking
are
bush-
back.
bush
yeah,
is
but back
back.
this, I'm talking like 3 or whatever years ago.
Okay.
There was no bush.
Do you get like a skin fade on your pubes?
Yeah, little skip it.
Short back and sides.
Short back and last
Short
back.
back inside.
So yeah, I trim and all that. Have like nice shower, all the nice shower
Yeah.
gels I have in my
Right,
house.
right.
The oils,
Little body scrub.
Yeah, my lucky Tom Ford pants.
Is that it? So you got lucky underwear?
I have, yeah.
For someone to take
Tom
off?
Ford, they've got leopard print on, gorgeous.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
there we go.
I'd probably see like pick my nice outfit.
Yeah, do you call friends?
Do you call friends to hype you up?
No,
No.
You're
'Cause I don't know.
very tunnel vision
Because I
about
think
it.
when you bring your friends, I don't want my friends to talk me out of it.
To be fair.
Would that happen?
Yeah. Well, listen, the people I used to be dating were red flags. So, like, if my friend was like, who are you going to date with? I'm like, oh, you know, Tony. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah. They'd be like, don't go.
They'd be like,
They're like,
why are you going to date with him when you know that's so bad? I'd be like,
Right.
it's the excitement. It's
Yeah.
the thrill.
Yeah.
So they would talk me out. I said, no. What I would do, though, is one of my friends, I would always share my location with. Just
Smart.
in case.
Safety,
Smart.
stranger
Yeah.
danger.
Smart. Welfare. Good for you.
Exactly. So there'd be that. I think I wouldn't hype myself. Didn't used to get drunk before the dates. I would get drunk on the dates.
Yeah.
Right. Only if
I
you
feel
like them,
that's-
though.
That's a good starter.
No, because I think even if I didn't like them,
You would still get drunk.
yeah, but
just
to
to see
pass
what
the
happens.
time. And just be like, oh, because then I can just mark this down as it's been a night out.
Yeah.
And especially if they've asked me to go on the date and they're paying for it, then I'm like, I'm going to drink this buffet. Duh.
Yeah, so are you always the one to not be paying on a date?
If I ask you, I'm paying.
Okay.
If you ask me,
You're
you are
paying.
paying.
That's
I think
fair.
that's so
If we have
fair.
like a mutual thing, like,
Split.
so like, yeah, and we plan the date together.
Verse.
Yeah. Verse.
Yeah.
Down the middle.
Well,
we do both.
Well, on that note, do you want to go on a hot date with us?
Oh my God, yes, please.
Let's do it.
So wait, you know that you've just asked me?
Yeah.
You're paying.
We walked
Can we not
right.
go-
We
No,
walked
we're
right
verse.
into that one.
We're
Oh,
verse.
Yeah, we.
No, you've asked.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Fine.
I'll have a top up while
We'll,
we're here.
we'll have a
over.
top up.
Bend over.
I'm like,
Not bending over, laying back.
Oh, she's a
Lazy.
okay,
She's a pillow queen.
yeah. Okay, Nathan, it's date time. Grab your coat. We're off, babe. This is Hot Date brought to you by Tinder. Where are we going? What's your dream date?
Anywhere. Could be a place.
Yeah.
Could be
Cabo.
abroad.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I had to say like what the idea, this sounds really braggy as well. But like the ideal date that I actually would actually say I've been on. It sounds far fetched, but I'd like to be whisked off to like another country, like be wined and dined, like sunset, like all that kind of stuff. And this sounds like I'm making it up, but I'm
And it's
really not.
happened.
And I'm really not. Yeah, my boyfriend did it.
Keeper. A keeper.
So what? Like we'd only been dating, I think, 3 months, and then I went off to do I'm a Celeb in Australia. Came back, and he was like, "I've booked you first class to the Bahamas."
Stop.
I was like, "You're lying."
First
Cha-ching.
class as well.
And I was like, we went there, and it was just amazing. So obviously now nothing compares to
No.
that. But if I had to like bring it down from my pedestal, I'd say, and that for me, some people like to I think activities are good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Are
Because
you?
I think I'm very competitive, and it also brings out a chance to talk. I think if you sat down at dinner, I think do that after, because it's a bit intense for the first time meeting.
I so agree.
And then I think drinks afterwards. I think if I really like the person, I
You'll
want
go
to
and
spend
drink
as
with
much time
Yeah,
with them
fair.
Yeah.
as possible. So I think if you start the day at 10 a.m., I still want to be with you at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And then see what happens.
Okay.
Overnight.
Is it like-
With my boyfriend, actually, we didn't have sex till I was 58 because he was like, he wanted to make sure that because he obviously knew that I was on Georgia Shore. He was like, I want to just make sure you're not the type of person that my friends are warning me against. Like, because they think like,
fling.
yeah, they think it's just going to be one of them things. And I thought, okay, if that's fair enough, I respect that. So we did wait.
Do you
It was
think they had
annoying,
like?
but-
Well, they had preconceptions of
Yeah,
you,
that's what I was
right?
just gonna
Yeah.
say. Do you think they had preconceptions?
Oh
like,
God, of course they do.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, I've done even every dating show in the UK. Being in all the reality shows, they were like, yeah, he's not boyfriend material. Because if he was, why is he doing all these shows?
And then you showed them.
Exactly. So I think for me, before, yeah, I would have done stuff. But I also like I would definitely kiss on the first date, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Try before you buy.
Agree.
Well,
I'm not wasting my time getting to know you And then 6 months down the line, we actually, or whatever, we go for a kiss, and you're a vile. No, like I'm not also wasting my time on teaching a tumble dryer how to like kiss. No,
Bad kiss as well.
I think, and if you're bad at kissing, then imagine what else you're bad at.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Mama.
Try before you buy. I love that. I'm going to take that.
You wouldn't take a car from the garage unless you tested it first, would you?
So true.
Take it for a little spin.
I can't drive, I'm gay.
Exactly.
I can't drive, I'm gay.
That's what chauffeurs are for. It's fine.
I'm a lesbian.
And
Of
Uber.
course I can drive.
You literally could drive. You literally drove a van.
I drove the van to pick him up the other day, move house.
I
Yeah.
can't drive, babe.
Yeah, why dyke over here?
What would be your ideal dates?
Rooftop bar, East
Oh yeah,
London.
rooftop bar, oysters.
Margarita.
Aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiac.
Followed by Caesar salad.
Dinner's a tricky one because one, food can be messy, like,
Agree.
but also a fun one. I think an activity is good, as you say, because you can really get to know a person
Crazy
by
golf.
how they.
Yeah. Are you competitive?
I
Oh
love
my god,
crazy golf.
I'm a Taurus, the most competitive.
But do you think,
ever.
right, so say if you're on a date with someone, do you think it's really bad? Because I can't help that when my competitiveness comes out. Do you think it's really bad if you show that a little bit too much?
I can't help it. It's so innate
If
in
they're the
me.
right one, they're going to stay with you no matter what.
But then what happens if you show it too much and they're like,
I mean,
They're
if
like,
you're like,
ick.
no, if
Yeah.
you're like road rage screaming
oh
across
no,
the
no,
street.
God, I'm not
Oh my
psychopath.
god, yeah. Do you have any first date red flags where you're like, okay,
Yeah, if you were on a date with someone and it was like they did something, what would it be that would just be like an absolute
Okay, so I've got
no?
to think about shoes. I know I'm wearing Birkenstocks now.
my dad has a thing about shoes.
So I think if you don't take care, if you turn up to a date with me and you turn up and your shoes, like, say you've got dirty Air Forces or whatever, they're really run down. If you don't take care of
Care
them,
of yourself.
it kind of makes me think, if you can't look after your shoes, then what, you can't look after yourself.
Yeah.
And you certainly
Wow.
won't be able to look after me. I'm like, I won't lie, I am high maintenance.
That
so I'm
is
like,
so funny. You
if
certainly
you
won't.
can't take care of a £60 pair of trainers, darling, you are not going to be able to take care of this. Facts are facts, and it is what it is.
Oh, my trainers are always red.
oh god. Well, I guess we're not getting a second date.
No, but do you not think, like, and also I think, I know I've talked a lot, because obviously you've invited me
Well,
on your
that's
podcast.
exactly why you were here,
But
darling.
I think if I went on a date with someone and they talked a lot about them
Yeah.
and didn't ask me anything,
Anything.
I
That is a
completely
big
agree.
Yeah.
for me. I'm literally like gone.
because I'd be like, although I'm here to learn about you.
Yeah,
By the way, can you
you
just
should-
clock that I've asked you questions?
You have,
Thank
babe.
you.
You have.
You
But that's
have.
that.
Good
you-
data.
What is it on a date that makes you like go, yes?
This is
There's
the one.
something.
This is the
There's
one.
something there.
If the vibe's good,
Right.
and I think when people have that ability to make you feel like you're the only person there, and like, obviously being in the public eye and stuff when you're going out on dates,
Yeah.
obviously people sit and stare and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like.
yeah.
So I think anyone that can make me feel like it doesn't matter what's going on.
What's your like when do you hint towards them that you like
Yeah,
them?
you
How
touching.
do you do it? Are you
is
like
it like
tactile?
is it like a knees knock?
You know what? But then I think if we'd already kissed, then I would obviously, once we've kissed and the touch has happened,
Are you gonna-
then I would be constantly touching them.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think I'm not going to be the first person to.
Make the move.
Yeah, just in case you're like, hey, what you doing? Like, imagine I go, oh my God, like, I love your knee.
They
love your
like
knee,
bat
it's
you
so-
away.
Get off! And I'd be like, oh my
Your
God.
knee is so hot.
Are you gonna lean in for the kiss first, or are you gonna wait for it to come to you?
If the moment's right and I really find it attractive, then I will. But I think I quite like the thought of someone like pinning me against the wall, like just grabbing me in a moment and
hot,
just kissing me.
hot.
But also on the flip side of that, I don't mind, like, say if like we're having a moment and like there's eye contact and like just if they cut me off and go, I really want to kiss you,
Oh.
and I'm like,
Sorry, I don't know why I was
oh
like.
no, but like,
melts
what's that
butter.
bad?
Well, I'm
No,
just.
I think
I'm
that's
not.
hot.
I'm not very like submissive.
You're quite cold. Yeah.
No, so what? So but say if we're having a really
Someone's
good
like,
chat.
I want to kiss you. I'd
No,
be
not like that. But get back off.
pay for the bill.
You need to leave. No, but like if they were like, if you're just talking, they're just like, not like aggressively, they're just like, I really want to kiss you. Like, is that okay?
Yeah.
Because the moment's there.
It's
Yeah.
the look. It's the eyes
Yeah.
to the lips to the eyes.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I know where this is going. I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, but then it's also that awkward pause in between, like that 3-second pause, and it's like,
Yeah.
who's gonna do it?
the
Who's gonna do
tension,
it?
the tension. Oh, you
I
can
love
cut it
that.
with a
Live
knife.
for
I
that
live
tension.
For that as
That
well.
split second. Oh, the endorphins.
It's so hot. Be
like-
still.
It's like, God, I'm
Yeah.
getting so many thrills now. I'm like, oh,
Maybe we're gonna work out as a throuple.
this is
I think
quite
it's gonna
I can be a
work.
voyeur, I
think
can
it's
watch
gonna
you be
work.
like-
I see a second date coming.
Yeah, me too.
So, tell me about your first date with your partner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll be honest. I didn't like him. I wasn't interested.
That's so funny.
Seriously?
So he has this thing where when things are intense, he avoids eye contact. So when we were on the date, he was looking everywhere. And I think he's obviously never dated someone that's in the public eye and stuff, so it was all new to him. So he was very aware of what's going on around. And to me, I took that as you're more interested in what's going on.
Yeah.
But also,
Than in me.
no eye contact is a big red
Yeah.
flag for me.
But some people find it hard. Like, I find it quite hard to maintain eye contact.
I don't.
I get
I don't.
nervous.
I'm like, I want to
get
intimidate you a little bit.
nervous.
Yeah. But then if you do it back to me and you intimidate me, oh,
You're like, oh
I
my
love
God,
that.
do you
So
love
then I'd be
that?
like, oh,
You
play
like
with
the
my
dance,
hair,
you like the battle.
show my neck. Exactly. But I think, yeah, so our first date, it wasn't the best date, I'm not going to lie. But we went back to his, had a kiss and stuff, didn't do any
How was the
reparts.
kiss?
The kiss was perfect. I
Was
think
it?
the kiss is what sealed
Is
the
that
deal.
sealed the deal?
Really?
Because when we got back to his, he was more relaxed.
Fine,
And
there
there
was
was
no eyes
more
on
eye
him,
contact.
fine.
We were talking more. Like, there was a lot more conversation going on. I stayed over. Again, nothing happened. And then the next day I left. And I think it was, when I left, he was like, he asked, you checked in, he was like, how was that for you? Like, he was like, I'd really like to see you
nice.
again.
Like, green flag.
Yeah.
The aftercare is so
Listen, my
sweet.
boyfriend is all the green flags. All the green flags. It's made me very aware when we first got together that maybe I'm a red flag. And his response, he texted me saying, I would really like to see you again. I really enjoyed my time with you. I text back, nah, not for me.
Nah.
I did. And then
Did you mean
the
it?
worst part, no, I was obviously
Okay.
joking, but the worst part is normally when someone says a joke, you follow it up with that, haha, I'm just joking. I was
JK.
driving.
You literally went,
so I
nah.
got in the car, forgot that I'd messaged that. So he genuinely thought that like I was that rude, and I was like, nah, I was like, oh my god, no, I'm joking. Like, I would love to see you again. I'd love to see you again next week.
Oh my
Poor
God.
man, he was
Yeah.
probably like sitting like.
Bless him, fretting, but like, make him sweat.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah,
He's still
clearly it
around
works.
now.
He clearly did. Oh my God, that's incredible. So, your first date with your boyfriend ended with a kiss. I
Yeah.
wonder if our first date could end with a kiss. We've got a question. Okay, I
Okay.
asked this to Gareth earlier. What was the most recent kiss that you've had? Your last kiss. The Uber driver on the way here.
Oh no, it was obviously with my boyfriend.
Yeah,
but it was
yeah,
the
yeah.
circumstances in which it happened.
Oh.
God.
Yeah, it was quite. It's
Pretty
quite
fast.
hot.
Oh, was it
on,
steamy?
I was just like, well, I hadn't
sad.
seen him. I hadn't seen him in a few days. He'd arrived at mine, walked through the door.
You were really
and obviously
painting the
I'd
scene.
missed him, and I was like, you've done a long drive. I'm gonna make this worth your time. I'm gonna repay you for the time that you've just drove up here. Pay my dues.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, and I kissed him. Well, I kissed him everywhere, and I went to work and. Yeah, it was a very, very passionate kiss. I'm not gonna lie as well. Part of me is a little bit crazy because I was thinking you've got better at kissing since the last time I seen you. So
you're
yeah,
cheating
no
on me.
mid
You're
kiss,
cheating on me.
no mid kiss. I was thinking you're
cheating on
using a
me.
lot more tongue than you normally do. Why is that?
Who was in this house?
But I'm like, even if there was someone, I'm like, thank you for teaching him. I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's probably just the passion. You
No, I
haven't seen
think
him
it's
in
'cause it's been a while.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
More
yeah.
passion, more energy vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
more
more
passion.
passion, more
More
energy.
energy.
It was certainly more passion, more energy.
I love that. So what do you think, Nathan? Do we get a second date?
Absolutely. I've enjoyed this.
This has been such-
You've kept me
God.
watered.
Yeah.
I've talked. You've talked.
Oh,
I've
it's
been listening. I'm interested.
It's been incredible. Thank you
Where,
so
where
much.
we go next?
Well, we're
think
gonna
we could
go.
pub.
There's a private jet waiting outside.
We're
Bahamas,
going Fernando.
baby.
I'm in. Oh, Bahamas. I've been there.
Yeah,
Come
let's
on.
go.
Chin-
Like
yeah.
somewhere else.
Okay, Bali.
Madagascar.
Bali.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's fine.
Egypt.
But thank you so much for joining us on our podcast. It started with a kiss. By the way, guys, you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram for all the BTS moments. And get in those DMs if you've got a juicy dating story, because boy, do we want a nibble. So please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the episode, do feel free to leave us a lovely review.
And this episode was sponsored by Tinder.
Till next time.
Mwah.
Mwah. See you next
See you
week.
next week,
Thanks so
guys.
much, Nathan.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
That was so much fun.
Yeah. Oh my God.